And here we are on day 4 of the Lacrosse Australia 2024 Men and Women's Box Championships, brought to you by the Australian Lacrosse Network. We hope you're going to enjoy a fun-filled day of lacrosse. We have the women's final on this evening, and tell you what, if you're in Victoria, get down and see that. The women have been playing amazing lacrosse. But this morning, for game number 1 of 5, we have New South Wales up against Victoria, and the first snap is had, and ball flicked out there to Buffy. Buffy hits the ball over there to Cleary, and Templeton runs on. Lewis Parsons just tries to get a little bit of rub in his racing early. Nothing like a bit of physical contact in a as ball is kicked down to Plum. Plum looks back to Templeton. Templeton over to Parsons. Quintal fires. Good save there from Timmy in the cage. Timmy Kudrin in the cage for New South Wales. Templeton hits the ball there to Hyde. Hyde looks in. Good save again from the man in the cage. And ball back from Hyde. Hyde to Plum. Plum, 22 seconds left on the shot clock. Plum finds a 5-hole early. And Victoria are on the board. And I tell you what, Plum on the left hand, it doesn't get any better than that. And Plummy puts Victoria up 1-0. And back to the centre we go. So Jaden Smith in the face, up against Aldred. As Simon Olsen just gets ready to set the whistle. Jason Lawrence, the other official over there, just waiting. And Marty Baker also, the 3 officials today here in this 10 a.m. clash at the Altona Lacrosse Club at Alan Lewer Field. So just getting the clocks set right here, it looks like. Bit of a technical issue, but the boys are certainly getting to practice their face-off stance down there, getting ready. And down they go, set. Smith up against Aldred. Aldred, he's been very good in the face in this tournament as he picks the ball up. Kicks back over the other side to Hannah Roberts. Hannah Roberts. Templeton comes through off that quick sub. Finds Caleb Hall down the back. Baker, he ended up with the 6. What a great cut there from Templeton. And Caleb Hall is a master at finding the assists as well as the cage. And Caleb Hall just finds Templeton on a beautiful cut. And Templeton gets another one for Victoria. And Victoria out to a 2-0 lead early in the first here. Back in the centre, we have Frank Nichols, taking the face off there. He got back up too, which is exceptional. Ball back down the back to Hyde. Hyde, the butter knife. Reynolds on for his first run. Just trying to carve through some there. Finds, look, Templeton on the backside. Templeton looks like he's come with a mission today. Feet are moving exceptionally well. Looks down, Hyde, looks down the bottom. Oh, Plum. He's that'll make him 1 for 3 at the moment. And ball coming back the other way. Ball in the stick of Chalice. And that's Dan Mental play. So Mental just gets the ball over and says, you know what, I've done my work. Come to the bench, have a rest. And subs come on for Queensland. For New South Wales. New South Wales shot had there. And fight, and that might be tipped. That's tipped, and there's a ball to be won here. And chasing there, and that's Wilson, who doesn't beat the stop clock. And Victoria will turn the ball over as Baker with the ball in his hand. Hall looks to set a pick. Lucas passes Quintal, finds Plum. Plum back to Parsons Quintal. Baker. Baker, he doesn't mind shooting through a screen if he gets an opportunity. Lucas just finds a hole himself. Oh, gets through the hole, finds that and just misses to the right-hand side. and time clock will run out. New South Wales will pick the ball up, and they will head back into through Thomas. Sorry, through Jared Neal, that is. And Jared Neal just getting some love on the boards there from the deeper colour blue. And here comes Cleary. Cleary one-on-one with the keeper, Kudrin. Cleary. And Cleary wins that battle and gets his first of the game. And James Cleary just able to pull the keeper just to the right side and pop it behind him. And Cleary with his first. So ball back in the centre. Nichols up against Aldred. If a wood chop could chop wood, and he certainly can. And he's been around long enough, Frank, to chop some wood. Baker with the ball in his stick. Kicks the ball down to Plum, back to Baker. Over to Hall. Back to Baker. Baker fires left, right, and I tell you what, good night. There's one ball for the crowd there. The kids out there are chasing after that one. And Victoria will get the ball back with a fresh 30. Baker, Plum, Templeton, Hyde, and Aaron Batsis out there for Victoria. As Jason Lawrence just gives Templeton the ball to restart play. Kicks it to High. Aaron Batsis. Over to Hyde. Plum. So man up opportunity here. Power play. Oh, just tries to feed the needle there. But wasn't Plum. Just looks to take a little bit of love and rubbing. And that was a half dive. And Hyde may want to do that. He just slipped there. And ball coming back there. And great work there from Andy Chalice. Just fighting the good fight for the New South Wales boys. Gets possession of the ball. And Estelet with the ball now. Kicks it there to Stokes. Stokes just under pressure. Everywhere he looks, I'll tell you what, he thinks he's swimming at the moment in a sea of dark blue. And ball coming back the other way, but we're going to have a penalty here. And that will go against Hannah Roberts by the look of it. Too many on. Okay, that's the way. That's why the defense was so good. They sent the cavalry out there, and there was one too many of them. So Hannah Roberts will sit for the 2 minute too many on. Neal kicks the ball over, gets it back. Gets the ball down there to Thomas. Thomas back to Neal. Neal back to Thomas. Thomas looks inside, not there. Neal's 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Back to Thomas. They're just playing keepy off at the moment, these two. Neal cuts. Nice cut there from Neal, but smashes the keeper in the middle of the chest. And I think that's Johnny Tokarua in there today. I'll get confirmation of that, but it looks like him. And ball back in Victoria's end. Plum looks down here. Reynolds over to Lucas Parsons. Quintao finds Plum, and Plum gets his second of the quarter. And he doesn't need much of an invitation, Chris Plum, to put a ball in the back of the net. He has done that a lot in his career. And he gets his second of the first quarter. And ball back in the centre here. Smith will line up against Lockie McDonald. So Smith against McDonald. McDonald, Smith. Ball to be worked out. Two combatants in there. The Bulls are fighting. And Smith gets out. And good pick up there from Mantle. And Mental gets possession, and Frank just creating a bit of havoc down there on the crease line. Oh, good shot, good save from Tokarua. And ball will be somewhat cleared here. And great outlet, just one bounce, and Timmy Kudrin says maybe I could get that. And but the first pick-up is from Kudrin. Manages to recover, kicks it out to Stokes. Stokes looks down the field. Estaclet kicks it to Stokes. Stokes fires and saves. And keeper. And just assessing what was there. So ball down the back. Kicks the ball up there. And Aaron Batsis has the ball in his stick as Plum comes on. Plum. He doesn't mind filling up his bag when he gets the opportunity. Aaron Batsis to Hannah Roberts, who's just come off the penalty and rips the top corner. Tell you what, that had flames on it coming from Hannah Roberts into the top corner. And the boys are up and about with that one. That's the way to come off your penalty. Come on the penalty and scorch one in the top net just to rattle the cookie jar a little bit up the top. And Hannah Roberts gets his first. And Victoria out to a 5-0 lead here. Ball in the centre. Aldred, little one-hander, perfect. Finds Baker. Baker just backs off, and Tyler Reynolds comes on. Marty Hyde kicks the ball over to Aaron Batsis. Marcus. Oh, there we go. You probably heard that in our effects mic. Parsons Quinty out. Baker, as I said, he ended up with a bag full of 6 last night. He'd be looking to just extend on that, as Timmy Kudrin says, well, I'm not going to let you. And Hyde with the backup there. Good defense there from Andy Chalice. And a great little pick from Baker. Baker, oh, Kudrin, just beautiful save there from Kudrin. He says, no, thank you, Mr. Baker. I'm not letting that one in. And ball out the outer side with Neil. Neil comes on. Stokes looks to set a pick. He's under pressure from Lucas. Neil looks over and just misses the pass. Looks up. Cleary has Joseph ahead of him. Plum. Oh, and Plum, and he's got a runner on his left-hand side here, but New South Wales get good defence back. And Plum to give a little bit of love out there to Leonard. And need to get the ball over here. 3 seconds to get it over the halfway line. And a reset there as Victoria picked the ball up. Back to Plum. Hall managed to find that ground ball. And Plum kicks the ball to Reynolds. Reynolds to Templeton, who had a great cutting goal before. Plum back to Templeton. Over to Marcus. Marcus looking. Aaron Batsis. Oh, just fell in the lap of Caleb Hall and coming back the other way through Bonjour. And Pius gets the ball up and fires up. And Lawrence Lee, he has numbers out on the outer side, just missed the handle there to Dave Estaclet. And Estaclet goes around his work, tries to get inside, but good save there from Tokarua. And the ball will end up just getting given up to Victoria there for a loose ball push into the board. And Hyde comes on. Lucas with Baker. Baker looks to want to fire. Parsons, Quinty out. Just gets picked off there by Jared Lawrence. Lawrence just finds a man there. And Escalate getting up. He's just getting monstered at the moment. And we're going to have a loose ball push there. So ball will go back to New South Wales with a full reset. And Jack Stokes kicks the ball to Mental. Dan fires. And good save there from JT. And that will run out the first quarter. What is a very entertaining first quarter here in the first game of 5 live streams through the Australian Lacrosse Network today. And I tell you what, Mr. Gill, he has just got things happening in the back here. He is the man of mystery, I'm going to call him. He just pops up and then there's another camera somewhere. So keep watching the streams today and you will see some amazing things coming through our broadcast. And we might just have a quick break here and we'll be back very shortly on